Welcome to Mega Talk. We're still the talk show in boxing. So the big fight of the year, or the fight of the decade, is on between Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford this Saturday, the 29th of July, at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. The press conference today was heated. I would never have expected this press conference to have really got heated, because both of these guys are cool, calm and collective, but it would seem that the entourage of both of them were basically making a lot of noise. Eventually it got to the stage where both Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford got involved in there, and it did get a little bit heated, to say the least. I've never seen Errol Spence Jr. as animated as he's been this week. He really got animated, and I don't know, as I says earlier on during the week, I don't know if he's trying to goad Terence Crawford into getting angry and losing the plot and trying to get him off his game plan. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, because even Derek James was having a go at Brian Bowback also. It was just, I don't know. It was unusual. I don't think it was to sell the fight, because the fight has been sold. There's 20,000 people already in the arena, and they're expecting, according to them, that they're expecting more than 1 million pay-per-views, which will be on Showtime pay-per-view. But it really did get a little bit heated. If you look on both of these world champions, they are both undefeated. This is for the undisputed championship of the world. In Errol Spence, you have the WBC, the IBF, and the WBA welterweight champion of the world. And in Terence Crawford, you have the WBO welterweight champion of the world. Derek James is the trainer of the year, so he's not no pushover. And 6 out of the last of Errol Spence Jr.'s fights have been against either world champion or former world champions. Errol Spence Jr. explained that he is the better fighter, and the statement that he used was Terence Crawford in the dirt. On the other side, we see that Terence Crawford has had 10 straight knockout wins. His last 7 fights have been at welterweight, and they have all ended with him knocking out the last 7 of his opponents. When it got really rowdy, Terence Crawford was trying to appeal to Errol Spence Jr.'s team to say, look, we don't want all this talk, and we don't want to incite any shooting or violence or anything. I don't know what was said. Something must have been said for him to come off with something like that. But as I says, it's all part of fight week. You've had to lose weight, and you know that your temperament come fight week is not at its greatest. He was asked why he thought that he'd beat Errol Spence Jr. and he says he does everything better than Errol Spence Jr. If he did win, he would be the first male to become undisputed world champion in 2 weight classes. One thing for sure, as Terence Crawford says, there will be fireworks. I'm not going to give my prediction till probably Saturday or so, but I know that this is going to be an exciting fight. We'll look a little bit more on their records also and their stats. But for now, thank you for listening to Mega Talk. Who have you got winning this fight?